In today's video, I'm going to be ranking every OG FNAF game based on their spookiness. This includes Five Nights at Freddy's 1 all the way up to Five Nights at Freddy's Ultimate Custom Night. And yes, we're going to be doing this in the forbidden tier list style. So grab your cups of tea, hold on to your balls, and let's rank every mainline FNAF game on their amount of spookiness. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, here we are on the expertly made tier list that I definitely didn't cook up in Canva in about 30 seconds. Okay then, so starting off things strong, we're starting with Five Nights at Freddy's 1, the original, the OG, the Big Papa. Now, honestly, FNAF 1 is my favorite game in the series, so it's kind of easy to me where I'm going to put it. We look at the atmosphere, it had some of the best atmosphere in the series, had some of the most iconic sounds in the series. A lot of the sound effects used in the later FNAF games came from FNAF 1. So, I mean, I'd say it's a good base level game. It's definitely very scary and has some of the best atmosphere. And although I don't find the game scary anymore because I've played it a million times, and obviously the game's like a decade old now, it's kind of hard to rank these games again. It kind of feels weird put it in the top tier. But if we look at the environment and the gameplay itself, it's definitely probably the most spooky in the series, or at least one of the spookiest in the series. So we're going to put this bad boy in spooky tier.
She is such a bad though. I will the out of that robot, man. I'm not even.
Right, the next on the list, we got Five Nights at Freddy's 2. Now, honestly, Five Nights at Freddy's 2, I don't really like that game that much. I think, although it is quite fun to play, and it's definitely one of the ones that you have to put the most effort in for the gameplay. You know, it's very fast-paced, it's very in your face, but that kind of takes away from the horror. You know, in FNAF 1, you hear the ambient sounds every now and again, but in FNAF 2, all you hear all the damn time is the alarm sound of someone about to attack you. I don't really think FNAF 2 is scary. I think it's definitely stressful, would be a word for it. And I feel like the jump scares can take you off guard. So I guess we'll put it in the made me blink category, because although it is not scary at all, there are parts of the game where it can catch you off guard. And especially if it's your first time playing, the withered animatronics are pretty spooky when they come after your balls. Alright, now we have the dumpster fire. That was FNAF 3. I don't know how anyone defends this game. The atmosphere was awful. Everything was green or brown, or at least that's how it looked to me. The sound effects were just boring, and I didn't really like them that much. The jump scare was literally just a dude saying hello.
Hello, guys.
It was just a homie checking up on you. So I mean, I don't think this game has any scare factor whatsoever. The phantom animatronics might have been scary the first like 200 times they jump scares you, but obviously after like the millionth time, it's not really scary, is it? So I kind of want to put it in the made me blink, because it's not like I've never jumped at FNAF 3 before, but it's never the Springtrap jump scare. It's always the phantoms, and they're not even the fatal jump scare. So I mean, it's kind of hard to rank this game. So I guess we'll put it in. I guess we'll put it in made me blink as well, because it is slightly able to make you do a quick little jump if you get caught off guard.
Okay, so the first night is never usually that bad in any of the games, so I'll play through.
Okay, so now we have FNAF 4. This is the game in the series that I've actually probably played the least. I've barely touched FNAF 4, mostly because I was too scared as a child to play this game. I looked at this game and I was like, nope. I watched Markiplier play it when it came out, and even that made me scared. You know, I was throwing my phone, I was shitting my pants. It was not a good time. So FNAF 4, I feel like I really want to put in top tier next to FNAF 1. I'm going to put it to the right of FNAF 1 though, because I feel like it is less scary. I feel like the atmosphere in FNAF 4 was amazing, but something about the animatronics design just wasn't that scary. It kind of looked like a FNAF fan game to me, if anything. Not that the designs weren't cool, they were pretty cool, but they didn't really fall into that uncanny valley like FNAF 1 did. So I'm going to put it in spooky, but I'm going to put it below FNAF 1. Still a really scary game though. Made me go re.
Thank you for selecting Exotic Butters.
Okay then, so the next few games are kind of weird because I've barely played them to begin with, and it's also kind of hard to rank their scariness considering that they're a lot more story-driven games than gameplay style. FNAF Sister Location, you never actually get any freedom to do a full survival night unless you get the secret ending or if you do the custom night, obviously. So it's a bit hard to rank Sister Location because it depends on which part of the game you're playing. Now, I have played Sister Location at least once or twice, so I do actually know which parts I would consider scary and which parts I'd consider, you know, just complete gameplay with nothing really scary happening. But like I said, Sister Location's a bit of a weird one because some sections can be absolutely terrifying and some will be like completely boring. But I'd say overall, I'd probably put it in R, because I mean, it is still pretty creepy at times. I mean, going through Ballora's gallery for the first time, watching an animatronic move in real time right next to you was one of the first times we actually saw that in the FNAF series, unless you count Springtrap's goofy R walk in FNAF 3. So I mean, it is pretty scary at times, and I definitely think the actual story itself was quite creepy, you know, with the scooper and everything. So I'm going to put this in the R section, because at the end of the day, it is a pretty creepy game, and it has its good moments. Right then, Pizzeria Simulator. Honestly, probably one of my less played games in the series. Again, I really played the original 4 the most, probably. Then after that, it kind of dips down. And then I played Ultimate Custom like quite a lot when that came out too. But here we are. However, FNAF Pizzeria Simulator. Again, this game was not made to be scary. It never was. It was kind of just made to tie up loose ends in the story. So ranking its spookiness is going to be quite easy to me. In my opinion, it can be kind of scary at times. You know, shining your flashlight down the vents where there's no lights can be quite a scary experience, especially when something jumps out at you and you're not expecting it. So I guess we could put it in the kind of spooky section, because the whole game is pretty chill and there's not really that many spooky sections. But every now and again, when you're in the office looking down the vents, it can be kind of scary. And also the salvage catches you off guard. So we're going to put Five Nights at Freddy's Pizzeria Simulator in kind of spooky. And last but not least, we have Ultimate Custom Night. Don't really need to explain that one, do I? Okay, ladies and gentlemen, there we have it, my FNAF spooky tier list. If you want me to add to this list and play some of the newer games, let me know in the comments below. I still haven't played Five Nights at Freddy's Security Breach, and I still haven't played FNAF Help Wanted 2, and I still haven't played Security Breach Ruin. So if you want me to play any of those games, let me know in the comments below, and I might go and check them out, and then maybe we'll add them to this list. But for now, guys, that's the end of today's video. Thank you so much for watching. If you did enjoy, hit that like and subscribe. If you want to talk to the community a bit, and you want to find out when I'm going to be live streaming, and video ideas and stuff like that, and you want to talk to me directly, you can join my Discord below. It'll be in the description of this video, and although it can be goofy sometimes, I'd say it's a pretty fun time. But once again, guys, thanks so much for watching. Stay safe out there, and I'll see you in the next one.